see where he was going with that.
Yeah, I brought up AI because people put emphasis on SGA lead the league in steals. And I'm like,
Yo,
bro, it's like, come on now.
Well,
AI did that too.
he blocks too as well. I think he's averaging almost a block a game. So that also counts as defense too, right?
I don't think.
do he get real blocks or do he get sucker blocks? Shout out to
Oh,
RBO.
Hey, look, I still ask for a clip of AGA shutting somebody down too. So I still haven't seen it.
Hey man, people working right now. They gotta find time to go find that clip, man. It's hard when you can't really find it. You gotta make it up. I'm joking. That's not my debate.
wow. I mean, it wasn't originally my debate. I just don't like, just SGA just deserves his praise. That's all.
I don't know what I'm talking about, yo.
Oh, the sucker block.
Oh, that was quick.
I hope that's what you're talking about.
That was a quick response.
Man, shout out to RBO, man. If you don't know, then you gotta go find out. Click the link.
These are blocks. Apparently, when you like going for a bucket and you swipe it down, it's a block.
Yeah, that's weird, dog.
Well, that's what somebody should have did when the Wizards traded for Jordan Poole. They should have blocked that trade. They should have just kept Chris Paul. Or
what are you validating though, Lamar? That's what I
told y'all to comment.
Talking about we gotta take a shot at the Wizards.
I have to. It's the only way they're gonna get better. It's the only way they're gonna get better.
Tough
when you
love.
talk bad about them. Yeah. Because it's tough love on my end as a fan. I gotta watch this. I knew we was gonna tank it, but 9 games, like the last 5 games, they've been playing like they should have been playing the whole season. And this is how that's what I'm just saying. They should have been bring Jordan Poole off the bench. Like they should have been did that. Wes, what was you thinking? And this is how we're gonna introduce this topic. Because is it traders' remorse? Like, do the Warriors regret trading Jordan Poole? I mean, Golden State acquired Chris Paul from the Wizards in exchange for Jordan Poole. If you don't know too much about the details of the trade, it happened before the draft. The Wizards made a phone call. They said, hey, man, we got Chris Paul who don't want to really be here. Y'all got Jordan Poole who y'all don't know should be there. And then they made the move. Mm-hmm. And Jordan Poole came over. There was a lot of hype about him. It was like, hey, man, he could be the next James Harden. He was getting 16 to 15 points off the bench. Maybe with him getting more touches, he can get 20 to 25 points a game. And clearly that's not what's happened so far. But also, if you look at the Warriors team, they haven't progressed that much either. They're still fighting for a play-in spot, if I'm correct. I haven't looked at the standings just as of last night, but it looks like they're vowing for a play-in. They're still trying to find a good rotation off the bench. There was a moment where the players were like, we don't like the coaching. Like, we need more burn. And as of recently, it looks like they're trying to find their footing just a little bit. And some people would say, is Jordan Poole still that missing piece for the Warriors, or did they make a mistake? Say all that to say this. Do the Warriors regret trading Jordan Poole? No. From the Warriors, no. Because of the situation that happened. And we all know the situation. I mean, we got to bring it up because that was just what the environment was. Between him and Draymond, it was a toxic environment. And I think what they tried to do to get over it was there, but it was still that dark cloud that was looming every day. Like now you don't have that same chemistry in the building where you could trash talk a Draymond back and forth because you never know if it's going to go left or if it's just them going back and forth with friendly banter. Did Draymond bury the hatchet with Chris Paul when he got there? Yeah, but I don't think Draymond and Chris Paul ever got to the point where TMZ was showing you getting punched at practice. So they was able to discuss that like men, and they 2 vets. And you also got a young Jordan Poole still trying to find himself in the league. Do they need that extra spark off the bench that they was getting? Yeah, but that spark kind of left in the playoffs. If you look at it, Jordan Poole, how he played this last playoff run in that Kings, if Jordan Poole was there, I don't think the Kings go 7 games. Because that's that extra 15 to 20 points. He wasn't playing like himself. So Steph had to, he had to man the load or man the fort or whichever saying that y'all old heads want to say in this point. I ain't that old yet, so I can't get my sayings down all the way. But he's still playing. That carried over into the regular season with the Wizards. So most of the games that I was watching, I was like, this looked like the same Jordan Poole that was in the playoffs. So is this really who he is? Or is he the Jordan Poole that we seen when they won the ring? I see it now that he's coming off the bench. He getting 30 points, 5 games. Leading the league. He trying to win 6th man of the year. I guess he heard Clay was coming off the bench. He said, hold my head. I got something for y'all. Watch what I do when I come off the bench. So I don't think they regret I
No,
don't
what he
think
said was hold my bench seat. That's what he said.
Hold my Haslam. Son of a-
There you go, Joe. Hold my Haslam.
That's a fact. So I think honestly, I don't think they miss him because of the environment. If the environment was a little bit better and they showed that after last season, I think the Warriors would have been like, yeah, we got traded for most. But right now they're like, look, he's not playing good. Well, he wasn't playing good. We aren't playing good, but we got to be separate. All good relationships, even though sometimes you want to stick around for the kids, it's bad for the parents. And the bad parents, toxic environment, the kids gonna see that. And that's just what the Warriors was. Joe?
So I agree. I agree that they don't regret trading him only because of the situation. What they do regret is Draymond doing what he did to Jordan Poole. Draymond messed up the future for the Warriors, messed it all up. Jordan Poole, if you stay under Steph Curry, under that environment, and grow and continue to grow in that environment as he was before that punch, like he wasn't a replacement of Steph Curry, but he was a replacement of Klay Thompson, right? And then Kuminga was a replacement of Draymond Green, a guy who was a better scorer. Then you had Moses Moody. Now you got Brandon what's his last Zipsky, right? The guy with the hot top with the
Call him Poe.
Poe. All right, Brandon, that's his first name. So he messed up the future of the Warriors. And Jordan Poole, I remember when I first started doing R2L, y'all, and I covered the Warriors in the preseason. And I watched Jordan Poole. I was like, yo, I called him the secret weapon. If I go back to my first episode, I was like, he is a secret weapon to the Warriors. And what they do, they won the championship that year because he was legit the secret weapon. So Draymond messed that all up. And that's what and people say, Jordan Poole started feeling himself. He was getting cocky, he started talking trash and stuff like that. I'm cool with the trash talk, all that stuff, but as a vet, it's your job to raise him, right? I mean, that's why I feel like it's your job to raise him. Now, he did get success so soon, but if he's talking trash, he's probably talking trash to guys like Draymond, feel like he's the third best player and all that stuff. But if you Draymond, I mean, you just gotta, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he is the better scorer, Now, we all know what Draymond brings defensively, but Draymond, he can't control his own self. So, his emotions and everything messed up the future for this. So, they don't regret trading him because, like you said, because of that punch, and messed up their whole chemistry. He didn't look the same. We saved like the orange one, right?
Hey. Shout out to Vaughn with the $9.99 super chat. Shout out to the best network in the world. Gotta let that breathe for a second. We striving for greatness. No RVO episodes today. Next episode is Monday. Oh yeah. Hashtag top 6 Orlando Magic. Oh, wave the wand.
Orlando Magic.
That's what
No, it's Orlando Magic song. Orlando Magic.
No, you just gotta start singing
it.
You got it.
You got to start singing the Disney song. That's the perfect one.
Oh my goodness.
A whole new world. Oh, go ahead.
Oh man.
I'm Paulo Banchero. You're now watching Disney. Hey, shout out to Vaughn, man, with the $9.99 super chat. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, but that's it. Draymond messed that whole thing up.
Yeah, same here. I don't think they regret it. I mean, for one, they replaced his production. If you really think about it, because Brandon Poe, Jonathan Kuminga are both doing pretty well this season. So, yep, I am. I sure am. You're right, Mom. I am. But I don't think they regret trading him. Not even just because of that reason, but because I mean, if you look at how everything goes, well, all he would be was what Jonathan Kuminga is right now. Jonathan Kuminga is starting and Klay is on the bench. That's all it would have been, honestly. I don't think it was that big of a difference. And Kuminga is more athletic than Jordan Poole is. So he can do a lot more on the floor. He's a better defender than Jordan Poole as well. So I don't think that they miss him. Now I do think they believe they wish they would have been able to keep him, but that only would have happened if that situation never happened. if that fight never happened between him and Draymond pretty much still feels the same way about Jordan Poole. I don't think he's changed how he felt about it. Now he of course apologized to the family and everything, but Draymond don't really bang with Jordan Poole. I mean, you could just tell. For one, they went to rival schools. So,
Yep.
Draymond went to Michigan State. He went to Michigan. And, Jordan Poole was, like you said, he was feeling himself. He said, hey, I got a championship ring. I'm the third best scorer on the team or the second best scorer on the team. He might be thinking that he's a better scorer than Clay at this point. He is a better ball handler than Clay. He can do more offensively than Clay can, honestly. So I could see that. But I don't think they miss him. I don't think they miss him. Like I feel like I think they're really good where they are with what they have. The Warriors are 10-2 in their last 12 games, so they're not missing Jordan Poole right now. Jordan Poole is probably missing Golden State. I'm pretty sure he wished he was still in Golden State, but I don't think they miss him because of the situation, but also because his production isn't really missed because they got other guys that have stepped up.
I disagree. I think Jordan Poole, what he did, he was like another Steph on the floor because of his range. He opened up the floor. Kuminga doesn't do that, or Poole doesn't do that. So that's a dynamic he brought. And he actually upped his game the following. Like he averaged 20 last year. He averaged 18 in the first championship year, and he averaged 20 last year. Just the playoffs, we gotta remember he had an injury also. He was hurt. He was playing through an injury in the playoffs. So and then you said like Kuminga replaced them. They could have had both.
I'm talking about as a collective.
But they could have had what they have right now and Poole. That's what I'm saying. Like that could have been an upcoming guys. Poole, Moses Moody, Kuminga, and Steph. And then you got the young rookie they just drafted, the center, I forgot his name. But Jordan Poole was a big asset for them because they never had a player like Steph is their only ball handler shooter. That's it. Yep. He's the only one.
Offense, all of that. Yep.
Yeah, Poole could just right in and do what Steph do. Poole can't do what Steph does. Kuminga is more a downhill scorer. He's more of a mid-range type scorer, like mid-post. But Jordan Poole brought that Steph dynamic to that team, spread the floor out. So that's why I think they missed that.
Okay. All right. I feel you on that.
They missed that. But come on, Draymond, man.
Yeah, Draymond got chill, man.
I forgot they go into rival schools. We need to bring somebody out to where that went to Michigan. Oh, coach.
And then we got Carl.
Coach Carl.
They say that's how the whole trash talking went to the next level because of the school stuff, and then next thing you know, just random trash talk on the court. Like that college rivalry, man. They don't play no games up there in the state of Michigan, man.
They definitely don't.
Carl can't stand Michigan players.
Man, even when you in the league, they like, look, man, I'm just a kicker in the NFL. He's like, man, that's a Michigan kicker.
I know, right? It'd be like, man, why the Panthers lose that? You ain't see their assistant coach? He went to Michigan. I'm like, what? They ball boy went to Michigan. All right, right.
Oh, Dallas can't stop the run? Y'all want to draft D tackles from Michigan? I'm like, man. Didn't Brady go to Michigan?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Charles Woodson went to Michigan. Like, there's some ghosts that went to Michigan. Kirk Cousins went to Michigan State, though.
Yeah, Charles Woodson did go to Michigan State.
That's why Carl goes out his way to defend Kirk.
Well, one thing about Michigan State players, man, they will get some money. Draymond, Kirk Cousins, they gonna find a way to get the bag.
Facts.
Man.
Facts.
And speaking of bags, we're gonna need y'all to drop a little bag right quick. So we can talk about how you can become a member so you can be part of these chats.
Let's get it. Oh, keep my man, y'all. Flu game.
Man, dropping 33, man, it's crazy. So if you want to join this, let me stop. I'll try to get my Scottie Pippen on right quick. So if you want to become a member, man, we got 3 levels. We got the pro level, all-star, and superstar level. Pro level for $2.99 a month, all-star level